ordinary till you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is a story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of
all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us on CoreTV News and the Hour. I am Ebunlomo Adekunle. Vice President Namadi Sambo this morning visited the scene of Wednesday's bomb attack in Abuja to see things for himself. After being briefed by the various heads of security operatives on ground, Sambo reiterates that the bombers would not go scot-free. The Vice President is now visiting survivors of the bomb attack at various hospitals in the city center. We would bring you more details later. Senate President David Mark wants the mastermind of the latest bomb blasts in Abuja to sheath their swords. Reacting to the bomb attack in the Wuse area of the FCT, Senator Mark lamented that in spite of peaceful entreaties, the killings and destruction of property continued unabated. He noted that this new trend of mass murder is alien to Nigeria, while calling on the perpetrators to explore other channels, including the courts, to seek redress for perceived injustice. Senator Mark also wants security operatives not to be deterred by development and enjoins Nigerians to be security conscious at all times. Security operatives have arrested one suspect over the multiple bomb blasts that killed at least 21 persons. The bombs went off at about 3:50 p.m. in front of the popular Emma Plaza in the Wuse district. The police say 17 vehicles were destroyed by the explosion, but CoreTV News Pius Samuel counted 20 burnt vehicles.
These people are running away from the bomb scene. They are looking out for a safe place away from death and destruction. And this is the bomb scene, cordoned off by security personnel. Over 20 vehicles were affected, 21 lives were lost, while 17 persons were critically injured. The police spokesman, Frank Mba, confirmed that an arrest has been made and investigation has commenced.
The casualty figure for now is 21 persons dead, 17 injured. 21 persons dead and 17 persons injured. If there is any change later on, we will gladly inform you. It's also heartwarming to know that an arrest has been made and security agencies will be following up with that arrest. Adigwe
George was at the scene of the explosion minutes after the bomb went off.
Okay, I was just around the corner by this Zenny Bank and I heard a blast. But before then, there was a power bike that drove past. Some people who were closer said the person parked the car and drove on the power bike and went off.
This building is occupied by a bank and it's just beside the bomber's target. Bloodstained, clothes abandoned, shoes and burnt cars were seen around the scene. Some traders also ran for their lives as they abandoned their product. The FCT minister, who was at the scene, condemned the perpetrators of the act. He sympathized with families of those that have lost their loved ones.
From the angle of administration, we wish to express on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory Administration our deepest commiseration and condolences to the families and indeed all Nigerians who are affected by this very gruesome incidents.
These security personnel are taking relevant items as samples that will help in their investigation. But the bright spot here is that one suspect is already in custody. This is the scene of the bomb blast that went off at exactly 3 p.m. This place is popularly called the Emma Plaza here in Wuse. According to eyewitness, over 20 bodies were evacuated from this scene to the hospital, and the eyewitness actually told us that these victims were actually dead. And right now, security personnel are here cordoning the area to make sure that things are not, out of hand. And from the look of things, over 20 vehicles are outrightly damaged at this point. All type of businesses run here in Emma Plaza, from repairing of phones to getting household items. A whole lot of business. There's also a bank here. A Diamond Bank is situated right here at the plaza, and the bank is also affected. From Emma Plaza in Wuse 2, Pius Samuel, CoreTV News, Abuja.
Sad indeed. Meanwhile, aside from the cars that were burnt, the multiple explosions also damaged two shopping plazas in the area. The windows of surrounding buildings were also shattered by the bomb that left a 4-foot crater where it was detonated. But it's also generated anger among Abuja residents. We, however, warn viewers that they may find some of the visuals distasteful.
This is the third bomb in Abuja this year. The affected area is still looking like a war scene, and Emma Plaza is the main target, but surrounding buildings also suffered collateral damage. The nearby Barnes Plaza was partially destroyed. Windows were shattered and door frames bent. This man was lucky to have escaped death.
All of us were outside there, majority of us were outside. That's my own personal car. So I park it, I just walk towards the car to pick something inside the car. That's how I just hear something. Wow, the thing shift me.
And here is another eyewitness who is still in shock.
So I was in first floor when the thing happened. So when I hear it sounds bam, then I turn back to look through the glass upstairs. What I saw here, it was fire.
These charred vehicles located a few meters away were set ablaze by flaring sharpness. CoreTV learned that at least one person was killed at this spot. And further down the road are bloodstains and abandoned personal belongings. A crowd had gathered near the scene and soldiers had problems pushing them back. This cripple is so angry and he insists he could do a better job than the people in government.
Me when see you for Tramba, I swear to God, if you enter that place, I'll pass you, I swear, okay. The thing is not good.
And even while the crowd milled around, there was a controlled detonation of another bomb, but the authorities are still assuring residents of Abuja of their safety.
Two explosions occurred in Apapa, Lagos, claiming the lives of 4 persons, leaving many others injured. The National Emergency Management Agency, through its spokesman for the Southwest region, Ibrahim Farinloye, saying the explosions occurred almost at the same time, with the first at the entrance to the Falawiyo tank farm and the other inside the facility. While NEMA says the full extent of the explosion will be known after the end of rescue efforts, it was gathered, however, that the explosion inside the tank farm left 4 people dead and many others injured. 2 tankers were said to be loading fuel at the time also caught fire. The Lagos State Police Command's Public Relations Officer, Ngozi Bride, confirmed the incident and says the divisional police officer of the area and other policemen were at the scene of the incident. The Director, State Fire Service, Razak Vadikbe, reiterated that it was a gas explosion and not a suicide bombing, as claimed by some eyewitnesses. Lagos State Governor Babatunde Fashola says the outcome of Ekiti governorship election is not consistent with human behavior. Governor Fashola expressed surprise that the people of Ekiti did not reciprocate developmental initiatives of Kayode Fayemi for free rice and distribution of money. He said the Ekiti election left so many questions begging for answers.
The way people have behaved 2 weeks ago, 1 week indeed ago, nobody who was a very self-respecting public commentator could comfortably stand up and say Governor Fayemi would lose this election. Nobody could say that. And nobody said that. Now, the worst that you could say was that it looked close. If it did, is this the way human beings have behaved? Is it the normal way to behave? Does a governor who everybody says did well lose even in his own ward? If he was such a bad governor, was his deputy also a bad deputy that she too lost? Was the Speaker of the House also bad? And I know that this may be difficult to convey, but I want Nigerians to listen to the message and not the messenger, because I have a partisan interest. But let us simply examine human behavior here. And perhaps people should remember that the governor-elect now, from his own party, was told to all of us by his own party that he had criminal issues to answer. They removed him. They took him to court. They haven't come back to come and tell us that he has been acquitted. And they bring him back to the same state. Is that consistent with human behavior, with this result? Do human beings behave like that? Memories may have faded, but do they all fade such that this same governor now defeats an incumbent who everybody says has done well in all local governments?
Fashola also maintains that the outcome of the election is not yet foreclosed. You're watching CoreTV News on the hour. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back with stories outside Nigeria. Don't go away.
On the day list this morning, Nigerians encourage corruption, cites University of the Punch newspaper.
David Mark says
A man, Nigerian Governor Forum calls for Okonjo Iweala's resignation.
says new PDP.
Page 2 of the Punch newspaper.
The dailies every day on CoreTV News.
Nigerians continue to
Tonight, the city of Lagos once agog as all routes
to you on
Be the first to know
on CoreTV News
from the north, south, east, west, and around Africa. We break the news.
One Nigeria.
Now you can catch all the actions live as the news breaks. We are CoreTV News.
Welcome to CoreTV,
a 24-hour news station.
Thank you for being there. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Pavlo Klimkin has vowed that Kiev will stick by its unilateral ceasefire despite the downing of an army helicopter by pro-Russian separatists. He, however, warns that such provocations are extremely dangerous for getting a sustainable ceasefire. Ukrainian authorities have agreed to implement a week-long ceasefire, which came into force on June 21st. President Petro Poroshenko sought urgent talks with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin after the rebel attack, which came despite ceasefire orders from their own commander.
We stick to our unilateral ceasefire, and of course, such actions, such provocations are extremely dangerous for getting the sustainable ceasefire and extremely dangerous for the peace. We are committed to do our utmost in order to achieve the de-escalation of situation in Donetsk, in Lugansk, of course. It's critical.
And that's the news for this time. Join us again top of the hour for more. Thank you for watching. I am Ebulomo Adekunle.